Hi, we're here at the Des Moines Quilt Week with Terri Sue Wallace and her quilt Kaleidoscope Garden that took second place in the bed hand quilted category. Congratulations, Terri Sue.
Thank you very much.
Can you tell us kind of what was the inspiration for this quilt?
The inspiration was the applique, because I really wanted to completely do an applique quilt. We had started, I didn't think I liked applique, and then we did a church quilt that was a friendship quilt, and I picked an applique pattern and really liked it, so I wanted to start and do more applique.
Now, this quilt is totally done by hand. There is no machine work on this at all,
No machine work at all. I did complete, everything was put together by hand and quilted by hand.
But this is also your first entry in an AQS
Yes,
show.
my first entry. It was like, I was just kind of scared to do it, but so I just did I entered it I just entered it online or took the pictures and sent it in. And
right.
Yep.
Now, you know, we have a lot of people who are nervous about entering for the first time.
Yes.
You entered for the first time
Yes.
and you won second place. What would you say to someone out there who might be nervous about entering?
I was really nervous about entering it online, especially the amount of time it takes to plan ahead. Like, you should plan ahead 5 months in advance because it has to be entered 3 months in advance. And I had missed some shows because I did not realize that.
So pay attention to those deadlines.
Yes.
All right, great. What was the biggest challenge you faced in making this quilt?
I don't know. I don't know what challenges I faced. I don't know. It was just a hard pattern, a very hard pattern to go by. But I really enjoyed, what I did enjoy was the color combinations. I just loved to go through and try in different color combinations on what I could put here and there, and I truly did enjoy that. The challenge, I do know the challenge was doing the scallops on the edge, because you have to have certain size scallops and they have to match at each corner, and that was the most challenging portion.
You want to share any of your techniques with us?
Techniques. I like the reverse applique. I don't know if that's really a technique, but I did do a different technique than anyone does, I think.
Okay.
Was that I used a lot of the glue. I used glue to turn it under and sew it on, of the fabric glue, and then I would rinse it out. You know, on it, when I got each medallion done, I would rinse out then before I assembled it, any glue residue that was left.
Okay. Well, even though this is the first entry in an AQS show, you've been quilting for a while, right?
Yes, I've been quilting for about 15 years.
How has your quilting changed over
time? I don't know that it's really changed. I just do a lot. I mean, it has improved. The more you do, the better it gets. You know, I do. My stitches are a little bit smaller than they were. I mean, just anything with practice, anything you practiced, you do get better.
Well, I'm going to pick on someone behind the scenes for a moment, because our camera guy always wants me to ask about specifically the hand quilting. How hard is it on your hands to do hand quilting?
Your hands, it is very hard on your hands because the needle does penetrate the skin, and you have to find some sort of a tape or something that you can continue, because you don't want to stop. I mean, you want to continue with the hand quilting, but you have to find something that's going to cover your hand, especially the underneath one, because you poke down underneath and it gets really raw. And so you have to find all kinds of different tapes to cover your wounds to continue.
So I don't see
I have
any
none.
on your hand, so that
I have
means you
none.
can start on the next quilt.
Yes, I can start on the next one, because it takes so long. Once you start, you really have to toughen up your hands to continue the work.
Well, thank you for being here today and sharing this beautiful quilt with us and talking with us. Okay. And I hope we see you quite a bit more in the future.
Oh, I hope so, but I haven't got one in the works yet. I'll have to get on it.
All right, thank you,
Okay,
Terri.
thanks.